We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Scott. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Yeah, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield. It's back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Nowhere to run. Helped around for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers did not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Using his legs, it's Pringle. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with time.
Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Start this playoff game with a pass. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough third and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
We'll try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Throwing up play action. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down and 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every
touchdown, Buckeyes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive.
Hurricanes will take over. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down, and they pick up the 1st.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. That pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. We've got a good one in our hands, which hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They break the huddle for third and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on third this drive. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. You've I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown? And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's stopped. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play to the running back going left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Pulls it in. It's Lyle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That completion sets up an important third down play. Keeps it on the draw. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Designed quarterback run. The Canes pick up enough for a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
To throw, it's Beck. Makes the catch. It's Joseph. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Caught near the goal line.
Now, that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Running a quarterback sneak here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. So with pull-out pressure, Kirk, the offense offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. The pass rush closing in. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Takes the toss and heads left. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it up to 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. It's up second down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Throwing for his running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Peoples. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Now, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal. He made it. 3 points on the board. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the over. Too much on that ball.
It's 3rd down.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a wide receiver screen.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try at 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Big throw caught on the left side. You can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line. But how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the...
He's going to be brought down, a sack, and they still trail by 2 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there a beard away. Bringing it out, it's Scott. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation, here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle, it's Joseph. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Tackle made quickly at the 11 with the offense in the red zone now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Joseph. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
A running play called on fourth down. Well, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
He's hit just before the throw. Second down here. DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback looks to throw again from his own end zone. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? backed up with the one. He's going to throw it. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down play coming up for this offense.
That's the end of the third quarter.
As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
EAT is good, so the lead is 9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 19.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. The 25 at 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go. Maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
He escapes the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
But they can make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Graham. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They're going to run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
To the air. It's back. Pressure is coming. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. Second down play coming up. Pounding away with the run game. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Canes.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the 2-point try. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
34, Ohio State, 22.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, can you believe that he dropped the ball? Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. There's the handoff. To the 25. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Canes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And in first down, they go right back to him. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
A run to the left, trying to find Bader. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
22.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He's got it in the open. He goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first set of downs for this offense. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set for second down. To throw, it's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Tate. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Second down after that previous play.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. Pulls it in. It's Tate. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the next.